lives, we have to do what he did. The problem today is I'm not so sure Jesus is Lord of our lives. And I don't want to, I'm not trying to criticize. I'm not trying to, point fingers at anybody. And I won't, because I don't know. I don't know whether Jesus is Lord of your life. You got to tell me. There are days, to be honest with you, that I'm like, I'm not so sure he's Lord. I think Chris has taken over here and he shouldn't have. Things start going bad, and I realize, I really shouldn't be taking over my life. It should be Jesus. He needs to be Lord of our lives. And we need, and I've been really struggling with this whole idea, and it's not just spiritually. I'm struggling with it with my weight and trying to lose weight. I am to take up my cross daily and deny myself. Not something easy to do in our society today, in our culture. When on some street corners there's like 13 places we can eat. I counted that one time in Fort Wayne. There's street corner, 13 places that I can eat, and most of them are fast food. It's kind of hard to deny ourselves when we go to the grocery store and huge row of cookies and sweets and, the stuff that's not good for us takes up more room than the stuff that is good for us. Deny ourselves. Society's entertainment. I remember the days of 3 channels in Fort Wayne. Now how many channels do you have on cable? Deny ourselves. We need to deny ourselves. Because that is how we take up our cross and we follow him. We need to deny our selfish, humanistic ways and follow Christ. Because, remember what I said? If we say this creed and we say that we believe that Jesus Christ is our Lord, if we truly believe it, it's not just up here. And in fact, it's not just here. We believe it with our heart. If we truly believe it with our heart, we're going to act on it. And I'm sorry, if you don't like what I'm going to say, go ahead and talk to me later about it. Walking through the doors of this church is not acting on the fact, believing that Jesus is Lord. Because what you do in here is just this time in here. It's how you act out there. It's how you act out in the world. And whether or not you truly believe that Jesus is Lord, and if he's Lord of your lives. And believe me, I'm not intentionally saying you guys aren't doing it, because that's something personally I have to ask myself. Nobody knows what's going on in here but me and Jesus. But my prayer is that you will see me acting every other day the way I should act. He's either king of our lives or he's not. There's no gray. There is no gray. Jesus will say, "Get away from me, I never knew you." But we did this for you, Lord. Don't think so. He's got to be Lord of your life. He needs to be in control of your life. We need to take up our cross daily, deny ourselves, and follow him into the fray of this world and do the work he's given us to do. And glorify him and be praising him. Have joy beyond anything comparable if we do what he wants. I'm going to go over here. That's fine. The materialism of this world will never keep you happy forever. Knowing Jesus, making him Lord of your life, will. The song keeps coming to my head. Joy unspeakable and full of glory. The only way is through Christ.